Okay, so today we're going to cut out our Adele layering shirt with the double ruffles and the modesty cuff. So here is our fabric. I'm using an ITY knit. This is the selvage edge, and right here is the fold. So we're going to fold it again. So now we have 4 layers. Okay. We have 2 folds here and the selvage and 1 fold here. I already have the pattern cut out and ready, and for myself I don't like paper patterns, so I print out the pattern and then I trace it or pin it down to some filtration paper and cut it out and use that. So this is our pattern for the Adele shirt. I only use 1 because I can cut the neck piece, the neckline on the front freehand, so I don't have to have 2 pieces exactly alike except for the neckline. The other good thing about using this filtration paper is it tends to lay and stick on the fabric, so you really don't have to worry about pinning it too much. This one is cut for the neck in the back. Always cut the higher part first. Okay. Then I'm going to take this piece off. And right here are 2 pieces, 2 shirt pieces. It's the front and the back, but right now both are cut high for the back neck. So I'm going to open 1 layer, pull 1 layer of fabric back, and then it leaves me with a folded piece here. So this is going to be the front, and I am going to cut the front neck out just like that. So here we go. There's the front, and I didn't have to have 2 pieces, so see the front and the back. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to cut out the sleeves and the cuffs and then the ruffles. So here is the sleeve. We're folding again from the selvage side. I always fold from the selvage side. That way I have that fold over there in case I need it for something else. And I'm also not going to line this piece up right here because I'm going to use this extra here for the cuffs, so that saves my fabric for something else. Here's our 2 sleeves. I'm going to flip this around. Here's the leftover piece, let's see, from the sleeve, as you can see. So I'm going to fold it and see if it's wide enough for our cuffs, and it is. Always check and make sure that the back lines up and is not short. This fabric likes to run away from the scissors. So sometimes you have to grab it and keep it in place. Okay, there's our 2 cuffs. Now I'm going to turn it to the other end that's still straight. And we're going to cut the ruffles. So we need, here we're going to fold it. I'm going to get my favorite sewing tools of all time, because who can cut a straight line? Not I. Okay, so I am pushing it over so that all layers are going to be trimmed off in a nice clean fashion. And then I'm going to cut a strip of 4" by the width of the fabric and a strip that's 5 inches. Okay. Now we have 2 strips here that's folded. So I'm going to cut the selvage ends off, and I'm going to cut the fold. And this gives me the 2 ruffles for each sleeve. There's our ruffles. Next up, we're going to cut the neckband. Okay, so this is the trickier part. This, the grain of the fabric is going this way, the width. So we have a selvage down here, and we have a selvage down here. And we're going to cut the neckband at a 45-degree angle of the grain. And this is what, if you look on your cutting mat, you have these angles. Let me show you. So here's a 60, 45, and 30-degree angle. We're going to use the middle one. It's a 45-degree angle. This is a slightly confusing if you've never done it before. But remember, the grain is going this way. So, let's see here. I'm gonna get it just right. So I take my mat, let me pull this back so you can see. Okay, I take my ruler and I'm going to follow the 45-degree angle mark. And I need to move it down. Right there. Okay, gotta scoot this back a little. Okay, so we still have some left here that didn't get cut off. I'm just gonna scoot it up and finish cutting. Okay, this is plenty long, so I'm just going to cut it like this. Okay, so now we have this nice straight line at a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to take my mat and I'm gonna cut some neck bands. And this is how I cut neck bands for my stockpile. So I'm gonna fold it so that it fits on the mat. The edges are lined up. They're lined up over here with the edge of the mat. And I just start cutting 1.5 inch strips. Using this ruler. Fold it back some more. I don't cut these to a specific length. I leave them long so I can adjust them as needed. And there I have a whole bunch of neck bands. And if you, I don't know if you can see, but the grain is going this way. So, all right, that's how you cut out the Adele shirt. I can't wait to see what you make with it.